How to find the secrets to your happiness? Well, that's the oldest question ever, but in this video, I'm gonna give you some strategies so you can help identify, how to find happiness. And it's very important to know that if you are dealing with health issues, it's very difficult to be truly happy. And if you are unhappy, it's very difficult to be healthy. So health is directly connected to this topic. So I'm going to go through all of this and more, and we're going to start right now. Well, hello everyone, I'm Dr. Glenn Harrison and welcome to this week's segment of Why. This is where we take just a few minutes to answer some of the most common health-related questions that I see in my office every day. Now, if this is the first time you're on the channel and you want to learn more health-related tips and strategies, natural health tips and strategies, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because over the weeks and the months, I'm going to be sending you more and more content that you're not going to want to miss. So this age-old question, how do we find happiness? Well, I thought it was an interesting topic because it's relevant. It's relevant to health because we can't be truly happy if we're not healthy, and we can't be truly healthy if we're not happy. So this is important. It's absolutely important. And the biggest thing to know about finding happiness is it's specific to you. Everybody's going to have different directions and different things in life that are going to make them happy. And the one thing that you need to know, that you need to execute, is something that very few people do. You have to ask a question. You might know what this question is. You have to ask the question, what do I want? This is a very powerful question that very few people even give themselves the permission to ask. Because we live in a world where we feel we need to do certain things, we have to do certain things, social pressures, relationship pressures, the job pressures, everything, what our parents want us to do, and we can find ourselves in a place where we're not happy because we're not doing what we want to do, and we're so removed from what we actually like that we forget, and we never ask ourselves this question. So we have to ask ourselves the question, what do we want? And that's specific for everybody. And we have to give ourselves permission to ask that question. And then the only way we can ask this question and truly look and identify it is we have to be in the present. Now, being in the present is my lifelong goal personally. How to do everything to continuously focus on living in the present and enjoying the moment when life has all its surprises. So you have to be in the present. If you don't have a good level of health, it's very difficult to live in the present. And I believe that's one of the reasons why people don't ask this question, what they want. They're just going from day to day, just getting through their day, paying their bills, putting out fires, racing to do this and that and this and that, and they're not living in the present to ask themselves the question of why. They're in survival mode. Okay, so we have to have the health, we have to have a level of health so we're not in survival mode. So asking the question, what do you want, requires living in the present and does require a level of health, of calmness. Now, in my paperwork with the people coming into my office, there is a question, do you feel satisfied in life? Are you pursuing your purpose? Do you know your purpose in life? Very few people are able to say yes to those questions. Very few that come in, but they're all dealing with chronic illness. So before even going into this, make sure you take care of your health. Correct your health, work on your health. I can help you with that, and I can point you to doctors that can help you with that. Just reach out to us, regardless of where you are. So you have to ask that question. It's specific for everyone. And it's kind of depressing, this topic, because very few people are living in a state of happiness. Myself in the past. This is really just came to fruition for me in probably the last few years of being able to focus on that. And when we are able to focus on what makes us happy, asking the question and starting to make little changes in our day, in our week, whatever it is, it might be allocating 1 hour a week to us of discovering what makes us happy or what we want to do, or allocating that 1 hour every week can be life-changing. Because we actually start to tap into our inner being and we're happier. Everything changes when we pursue happiness. And of course, most people listening to this, they can't just flip their life upside down and quit their job and do all of this. but it can start, we can slide a little bit of that in, and our life continuously molds into the life we want, the happiness we want. But again, we need that health first. Okay, but this will help with our health. So those are some things to think about, but you have to be in the present. So I challenge you, create a challenge, a goal. I challenge you to allocate some time. Maybe it's 30 minutes every evening. Maybe it's 20 minutes every evening. Maybe it's 10 minutes every evening when things calm down and you're laying in bed, to write down what you like, what you like, what you want in life. And it can be anything. And then if you do that enough, you'll start thinking about it, but it should be every day. Very few people can just answer this question. And do it a little bit every day for the course of a week. Reflect back on that little journal entry you made and say, okay, what can I implement at least once a week or a little bit of time every day for something on this sheet that I made? And it can be transforming. It's going to seem bizarre. If people have been away from the things they like, they don't even know what to think of. So it's going to take some time, but you will get there. So that's the objective for today. I hope this was helpful. If you know of anybody struggling with this, and there are many people, share this video to them. Maybe it'll give them some tools and they'll recognize how important happiness is needed to be healthy, and how you need to be healthy to be happy. So with that being said, I'm Dr. Glenn Harrison. I look forward to talking to you next day, where we're going to answer the why to another health-related question. Have a great day.